Land, everybody is scared to say it. I'm going to say it here today. I will never agree with expropriation without compensation. I agree with expropriation with compensation and market value. We need food security. You can't put the farmers and treat them like they are nothing. The farmers are important for food security. Let us sit down with the farmers and we can expropriate with compensation the farms they don't use. To expropriate land without compensation, it's a disaster. Once you lose property rights, you have no country left. Foreign direct investment will never invest in a country where you are not secured of property rights. I want to un-race us here in this country. Race is still a factor. This country has given me more than it gave all of you here. This country has given me a second chance. This country has given me redemption. I owe this country more than anybody in this room. But you don't build the country excluding no one. It's time for a colored president. I'll tell you why. If you really want a man that's going to come in and fix stuff in this country, people vote.
What's your agenda?
My agenda, my first agenda is I'm colored. And colored people are not on the table. My people are nowhere. So my first agenda was to put the colored voice on the table. I've done that. But you don't build the country excluding no one. Now why it's time for, my agenda is it's time for a colored president. I'll tell you why. Because my grandfather is white. He's Japanese. 100% Japanese. My grandmother is Irish. 100% Irish. My father is a mix between the two. My mother is a black Sotho woman. I'm the product of that. And every colored friend I have has either a German grandmother, a white grandfather, a white thing, or a black auntie, or a black grandmother. So we've got everybody in us. We've had a white president in this country. Through the National Party, we are still divided. We had a black president through the ANC. We are still divided. It's time for a colored president because I can't oppress white people. I can't oppress black people because if I do that, I'll be oppressing a part of me. So I am the epitome of getting together. This country has given me more than it gave all of you here. This country has given me a second chance. This country has given me redemption. I owe this country more than anybody in this room. That's my agenda. But if you really want a man that's going to come in and fix stuff in this country, that's going to hang the criminals, that's going to send our children to the army, that's going to clean up. My deputy president was mayor for 2 days. The first thing he saw, he asked them, what file is that? Kenny Kunene was acting mayor of Joburg last year for 2 days. He asked, what file is that? Why is that complaint file so thick? They said it's all the white people and Jewish people that have businesses. That the businesses have been hijacked by foreigners. In city of Joburg, he says, what? Call the police, let's go. In the 2 days he was there, he put more people out of those buildings than they've done in the past 10 years. That's the type of leadership that you want. You know, there's some people that truly believe we need food security. You can't put the farmers and treat them like they are nothing. We have leaders that still believe this is a true story. One leader was really saying it's not a joke. When we said to the farmers are important for food security. Let us sit down with the farmers and we can expropriate with compensation the farms they don't use. But the ones that are producing food at the moment, you don't change a working model. Don't do that. They said, no, fuck the farmers. We can buy food that we can pay. We laugh about it. But that's the level of thinking that some people have. Land. Everybody is scared to say it. I'm going to say it here today. If you're going to take land and put it in my hands, I live in Sanders. What do I know about farming? I know of people that can farm in our communities. They just need an opportunity. I know of farmers that have 70 farms. They only use 5. Let's take the 65 with compensation and we give it to the ones that can farm. But to expropriate land without compensation, it's a disaster. Once you lose property rights, you have no country left. Foreign direct investment will never invest in a country where you are not secured of property rights. I am for property rights. I believe my friend from Rob, for instance, bought land. Rob wasn't here. He didn't steal that land. We paid market value. We need to protect people like that. But people are scared in my community to say what I'm going to say now. I will never agree with expropriation without compensation. I agree with expropriation with compensation and market value. People, stop voting white and vote right. I want to unrace us here in this country. Race is still a factor. I watched TV the other day. I'm not tired. I switched on the TV. There's a colored guy and a white guy that boxed. I didn't know they were kickboxing. I saw the colored guy and the white guy. I don't know one of them. Immediately I said to the colored guy, Bull, what's again? I walk into a room. There's colored guys there. There's white guys there. There's black guys. There's a colored guy. So I'm going to walk to the colored guys first. And you are going to walk to the white guys. Unless you just normal. That is just, we still have some things in us that we need to. When I rent a car, you know how I know who previously rented the car? I check the radio. There is a Jacaranda that weet ek, oh, there a Freedom Front Plus. RS here. If it is 5 FM, I see at least there is a English-speaking white. If it is Metro, I know maybe it's Penua, my friend Penua, Black Pen. That read it. But then you get the Kuala Kuala. I know this was a Zulu. So there's still some aspects that we need to get over time. Doesn't make you a bad person. And voting patterns, that's what I'm trying to break. That voting patterns.
There you have it, guys. Our African leaders are really doing their best to show how much they've envisioned the future, a sustainable future for Africa and its inhabitants. But you know, here in Kwazemi, we also love to hear from the people of Africa and lovers of Africa in the comments. So we encourage you to watch the videos as we post them here on Kwazemi, and do not fail to share your comments in the comments where you express your views, especially as people who love Africa and really wish the best for the future of Africa. So whatever it is you've heard and whatever it is you have a feeling about the speech you've just heard, please make sure to put it down in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please share and like and subscribe, because that's the way you support Kwazemi as a channel, an Afrocentric channel, where we try to understand deeper issues in African history and hopefully develop a collective intelligence on how we wish to build the Africa we want to see as people of Africa. See you in the next one.